been told that I got this calm little voice by a Vietnamese woman that I just keep on talking and I can put people to sleep and I just talk like this and be like a smooth little criminal. I've been told that by no moral people, and I'm just here just thinking about all these Russian scum, and I was told by Twitter and an email that I was just a Russian scum kind of person, the kind of thing like a little tadpole, little thing, everything and nothing, and I was like, oh man, I don't think I'm a Russian scum. I'm Oatmeal Joey Arnold. This is my own business. I'm 33 years old as of 2 days ago because it's the 13th of February 2018. What do you care about the date? I care a lot, so I just want you to know that I'm just here thinking about writing a song, and I do that sometimes. I wrote a little bit. I've been writing for many years, since like 95 or something, and oh man, that's what I do. But hey, I'm just about my own business. I just don't want like people just telling me like in emails and everywhere, like Twitter and Google and Facebook and YouTube and everybody, deactivating me and deleting me, and all other people too, and they're like, oh, you're Russian and you're bad and you're going too fast and you can't add that many people, you can't follow that many people, or you can't. Oh man, but anyways, oh man, what am I gonna do? You gotta float your boat. You gotta do what you can. You gotta keep eating oatmeal. I'm not a Russian scum. Maybe oatmeal scum, but I'm not. I used to call myself original oatmeal or Dr. Oatmeal. What kind of outrage am I gonna create with that? I don't know, but thinking about writing songs and stuff, and it's difficult sometimes if you don't really have the talent to really do that. But I think I really do. But you are what you are, and you can only do what you can do, and you gotta get golden grams inside your cracker wax. What's a cracker wax? I don't know, but if I ever figured it out, I'd probably tell you and sell a bunch of cereal and then some songs. And I love the Steam, stupid.com, busy.org. It's like Facebook. You get paid a little bit of money, and some people get paid a lot of money. So why go on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube? Why go on the ghettos of the internet, the social network ghettos like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter and the other ones, when they're gonna censor you, even when you're gonna talk about great, terrible things happening, like, certain people like Muslims raping, killing, like happening in Europe and happened for hundreds and hundreds of years and happens again and again, because history repeats itself. Nobody knows history. All people know history, but. And then Twitter and all the internet gods and all the monopolies to tell you can't talk about that, and they actually go in, and then you have the police, and the police come to your house and they say you're going to jail because you talked about the truth and stuff, and that's too bad. But what are you gonna do about it? That's why people are leaving Facebook like never before, even though there's 2 billion people or so on Facebook, or has been for the past I don't know, a few years. It's been growing to that number. It's getting bigger, and I'm Oatmeal Joeyarnoldvn. If you don't know, if you don't remember, I gotta say my name, gotta tell myself, gotta shout out to myself, gotta hang out with my little posses out there. You gotta hang out with you, gotta. That's all, folks. It's really all, folks. So, if they try to stop you, and then that's all you can ever do. I used to put mice in the trees, and I used to tell people, hey, man, I just want to hang out with you guys. I don't want you to be in the house and live it all day alone. I don't want you to be. And I was only like 13 years old, and I had a little mice, and I was like, hey man, I just want you to be little lovely little mice, like a little bats, like the mice are like, oh man, they're like a little bat with no wings, and I was like, hey man, you could be alright, inside the trees. Now it's a little like 30. That was a little tadpole, it's a little beaver, man. And I was like, hey girls, hey little boy, hey little boy, you want to go sleep? Oh my god, what are you guys talking about? I don't know. I had these little buckets, just like this little bucket right here, and then I put them in the tree, and I put the mice. So there's like 10 or 20 or 30 of them. I don't even know how many there were there, because they were just having babies all the time, man. They're just like growing, like, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say, because I'm just feeling like they're like some kind of cancer, like a disease, like the alt-right. No, the alt-right. That's not the new right. I don't to be confused with that. But anyways, I'm talking about the minus, not about the alt-right. I mean the new right. And I put the mice in the tree, and I was like, oh man, I was breathing so hard like that because woke up in the morning and they fell off the tree and everything. Anyways, mind my own business. What am I gonna do, man? I was like, you're gonna freeze to death. I'm freezing to death right now. They froze to death. They actually fell off the tree and froze to death because they have claws and everything, so they're gonna be all right in the trees. I thought, what do I know? You know, I just don't want to clean them up, and my siblings are complaining and everything, and I didn't want to give up my newspaper. I was supposed to be reading the Bible, but I was like, no one to do that. I don't know. I just want to read the sports section. I don't do that anymore. I just want to know what my trailblazers, my jailblazers are doing. But you know, it's getting all into the NBA, love basketball and stuff. You know, I love to write and sing and all this other stuff too, dancing, playing guitar, piano. And I've been around. You know, I've been a little cracker jack, white cracker, yo. I'm just cracker, yo. I'm just doing my thing. My own business. I'm Big Red Dog, going to New York City, man. I'm gonna be a gangster, Ron. I want to run around and they say hallelujah, but Jesus Christ, oh my God, how did you do that? You just ruined your reputation as a big gangster, yeah. That's what happened to Big Red Dog, but fortunately, not everybody's gonna survive life. And sometimes you're gonna have a fate like Oreo had a little guinea pig, and I was like, hey girl, and she was like, hey little oatmeal man. I was like, hey, you wanna hang out with me? What are you doing? And actually, she was crying. She's like, hang out with me. And I was like, what? After all I've done for you, and you still want to hang out? Well, you need more. And she was crying her inside. It was like the first woman I ever slept with, but it was like this, you know, guinea pig named Oreo. And I was like, oh man, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Well, how much would it would suck suck new moo suck moo? What is that guy? What's the guy name? Anyways, I was like, you know, but the Oreo guy, girl. Can't even go my bed. It's not a funny story. I'm sorry, it's not a funny story at all. It's not a funny story. What happened? What happened after that? Well, you know, I was just like, hey, stop crying. You can sleep with me, all right? And so I wake up in the morning. I'm like, where did you go? No, and I'm like, did you jump on my bunk bed? Did you do that? You get a car and I get a car. You want to be like Oprah? Kill people? Wait, what am I talking about? That's what I did. I killed people. No, I killed a guinea pig. It was under my back. There's a big lump on my back. It wasn't a disease. I wasn't Hunchback Notre Dame. I wasn't Napoleon Dynamite. I wasn't Austin Powers or Harry Potter, even though I look like those two people. I was a murderer. And I killed a little Oreo kitty cat rat. Guinea pig. I was a guinea pig. How would I know? How would I know what it was? It was what it was. What it wasn't. It would be what it was. But it's amazing that they can actually grow ears off of the back of mice. That's really interesting. And then put it on people who need ears, and they have little this mold thing. They help the ear grow into a mold, and the mold falls apart is because it's biodegradable. And that's really interesting. Oh man, technology. What are you gonna do in the future? People are gonna have like robot bodyguards and also, you know, stuff to help protect you from viruses and stuff. And they already have all that. Some of it, a little bit, you know, you have like anti-virus software. Well, physically speaking, you're gonna need a little bit more, because I mean, there's already drones running around, right? And they have robots that are walking around and stuff. Matrix and a lot of movies that you see nowadays are just preparing us for the future, and technology can be used for good or bad, and there's a lot of bad people and there's some good people, and so the good people gotta stick together, and you gotta prepare for the worst and stuff, and be happy for the best, for whatever best is happening in your life and everything, and do what you can. But you know, if you can, you know, gather more stuff that can help you and your family and the people around you, that's gonna be better. Otherwise, you know, when crazy stuff happens, you're gonna probably die or something. Terrible things are happening. So why not be prepared, and why not, you know, make the best for the world and everything. That's what I like and everything. That's why I'm oatmeal, because oatmeal is a representation of being fundamental. Oatmeal is a fundamental food, and our salt can be fundamental too. And then that's what I try to do with everything that I am and everything I stand for and everything. And I've been around 33 years now, and I'm like totally like almost like Jesus, man, trying to mind my own business, man. I'm just trying to feel the quake, feel the burning. I don't want to feel the burning Sanders, man. I don't want to be all common eyes. I just want I want capitalism. I don't want you to level me up like I'm nobody. People are different. Everybody's different, and so you gotta have a little bit of competition. But if you make everything equal, then that basically means that it's not really gonna work, because it hasn't. This look at all the countries that hasn't had it work or stuff. It is what it is and what it is, and I'm just minding my own business near Seattle, man. I'm just here, and I was in Vietnam for 5 years now. 5 years, man, in Vietnam. Being a freelance English teacher and being my own boss and stuff, and working on that, and I'm still kind of going that direction, but also doing a bunch of other things now that I just got back on Thanksgiving 2017, and I'm in over my head, trying to, do more and try to be more independent and stuff, but then also helping family a little bit, and trying to be here, trying to do that, trying to do this and that. Oh man, it's all over the place. And man, what can you do? One step at a time. You gotta figure out what are your priorities. What's your foundation? If your foundation is on something that is not eternal, or something that is rooted down on principles that are well enough, good enough, better than anything, then you're gonna crumble eventually, sooner or later. Take my word for it. You know what I mean? But if you don't know, then you'll find out the hard way. Oh man, I don't want you to take the hard way, but that's alright, that's alright. Maybe it's not alright, but I'm just being a little nice right now. But hey man, things are getting better, especially in America, because of, economically speaking, stuff's going around, turn around, and you got Bitcoin, you got the blockchains like Steam, and you got Gab, and a lot of good things are happening. And I'm just a little oatmeal stuck in the middle, trying to tell my stories, trying to keep my legacy alive, if that's a thing. And even if it isn't, I don't know what to say. At least it makes me feel a little bit better than I was able to do a little bit of this and that, and that's all you can do in life. You can be there for people, and you can build relationships with people, and you can be patient in that, while being a little bit proactive in things at the same time. You can live a life where you're working on a lot of things at the same time, but you can be patient with the relationships that you prioritize, because that makes all the difference in the world. Your interaction, your influence on other people is probably a lot better than you may imagine, until a lot later in life you look back and you realize that it was a story that is meant to be told to the next generation, and to pass it on, like Yoda said in The Last Jedi. Star Wars The Last Jedi, you just gotta pass it on and stuff, and when that doesn't happen, terrible things happen. There is philosophy and principles out there for a reason, and it does make the world a better place when we take the time to talk about foundational things, fundamental things. We can sing about it, we can dance about it, we can have debates, we can make it fun or not, but the bottom line is that we do it somehow. And if you don't, then you're gonna miss out on the future and all things that are happening every day. There's a lot of amazing things happening, and I like to kind of just sprinkle you with a little bit of that whenever I like make videos and I'm writing stuff, and I've been doing this for years and years and years. A little bit of like Alex Jones, who has my birthday, 11 years before I was born. He got my birthday. Alex Jones and Infowars. Get my birthday! Y'all stole my birthday. Just kidding. Actually, I'm not kidding. It is actually February 11th. He was born in 1974. I was born in 1985. But the same day, February 11th. But whatever you do, talk about what your gut tells you, what your heart tells you. Follow your heart. Unless if it's not really your heart and it's like, you know, twisted values and lust and all this other stuff. And then that's a debate all in itself. That's another rabbit trail, or another topic for another day, where we talk about how do you know if your heart is telling you the right thing or not. But on the assumption that your heart is totally pure and clean, perfect, which is not, it's not. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. That's all I can say. But to an extent, if you have that ability to know what to do, and you feel that you know that it's right, then it probably is. Unless if you somehow became a terrible person somehow over the years and you totally lost your compass, then you gotta get it back somehow. You can ask me, because I think I know. But until then, you can swim through the ocean and maybe drown. And you can fall off a tree like the mice that I had back when I was 13, man. I don't know what to say, you know, I'm just doing my own thing, you know. What can you do? What can you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? It's hard to say. Sometimes you can try to reach your hand out, save the little drunken sailor. Early in the morning, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. You can dunk them, you can dump them, you can try to reach your hands out, but if they don't reach out back, then never letting go is not an option. I used to say, never let go, and ow and stuff, but sometimes you just gotta move on and focus on some people, not everybody. Focus on your family, focus on your community, and those things are very, very fundamental. You gotta know what you really, really stand for, the things that are really, really important, and then you gotta fight for it every day. And if you don't, you're gonna lose it. People are gonna lose it. We the people have to stick together and do what we gotta do. Gotta go.